Welcome back to TFAX. Today, we've got some exciting updates from the world of reality television, specifically from the gripping finale of The Traitors Season 3. Buckle up as we dive into 6 unique stories that highlight the drama, surprises, and jaw-dropping moments from this season's conclusion. Our first story reveals the thrilling culmination of The Traitors Season 3, where the winner was finally crowned. Spoilers ahead as we dissect the nail-biting cliffhangers and unexpected betrayals that kept viewers on the edge of their seats. Next up, we'll explore the Roundtable drama that led to a massive twist in the season finale. From tie votes to shocking betrayals, the journey to the ultimate victory was anything but straightforward. In our third story, we're looking at the emotional turmoil experienced by contestants, specifically, the tear-jerking moments between Britney Haynes and Danielle Reyes. Tune in as we highlight how past relationships influence their strategies and decisions during the game. Moving on to our fourth story, join us as we recap all the surprises and twists that made the season finale unforgettable. Delve into the aftermath of the Roundtable confrontations and see how players navigated alliances to secure their fate. In our penultimate news piece, we get an insider look at the final choices made during the Fire of Truth. What motivated the players to end the game instead of banishing another contender? Let's uncover their reasoning behind this ultimate decision. Lastly, we'll share some exclusive remarks from Dolores Catania, who opened up about her experience filming in Scotland and how fellow contestant Kate Chastain impacted the game for future contestants. This story is a must-watch for any fan of the franchise. So stick around as we break down the riveting moments from each of these stories. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more reality TV updates and exclusive content right here on TFAX. Let's dive deeper into our first story, where the thrilling conclusion of The Traitors Season 3 has finally been revealed. After weeks of intense strategy, betrayal, and alliance building, the finale brought viewers to the edge of their seats. Spoiler alert for those who haven't seen it yet. As we kick off the finale, tension is high, stemming from the penultimate episode's cliffhanger, where the players faced an intense round-table discussion. It ultimately resulted in a tie between contestants Danielle Reyes and Ivar Mountbin, forcing a dramatic revote that added to the suspense. In a surprising turn, Britney Haynes, originally a traitor but now feeling the pressure, cast her decisive vote, leading to the banishment of her former ally, Danielle. What made this moment unforgettable is the emotional fallout. The long-standing frenemy dynamic between Britney and Danielle erupted at this point, underlining how personal relationships influenced gameplay decisions. Britney, with tears in her eyes, had to face the consequences of her betrayal, not just as a game strategy, but as a personal choice that would impact their history together. With Danielle ousted, Britney emerged as the last traitor standing, but her victory was short-lived. In the finale's climactic roundtable, emotions boiled over once again. As the final players debated their votes, it became clear that loyalty had shifted. Despite a strong defense from Britney, the other players united against her, leading to her banishment. In a twist of fate, the finale concluded with the remaining players, Dylan Efron, Gabby Windey, Dolores Catania, and Ivar Mountbin, all choosing to end the game together, splitting the grand prize of $204,300. This collective decision marked a complete turn from the typical cutthroat nature of reality TV competitions, emphasizing friendship and teamwork over individual gain. Fans were left cheering for these victorious faithfuls, while Britney's revelation as the sole traitor added a final layer of excitement to the season. It was a fitting end to a season filled with unexpected turns, showcasing the complexities of loyalty, strategy, and human relationships in competitive gaming. Now, let's move on to our second story, where we'll explore the intense round-table drama that unfolded during the Season 3 finale of The Traitors. The atmosphere was electric as tensions ran high among the final contestants, all vying for their chance at victory. Things kicked off with the players having to address a previous cliffhanger, a tie vote between Danielle Reyes and Ivar Mountbin, which led to a crucial revote. Britney Haynes, feeling the weight of the situation, believed she had to make a bold move. She previously had a close bond with Danielle, having played alongside her in the Big Brother universe. However, the game's pressures transformed that alliance into a heartbreaking betrayal. What made this roundtable particularly memorable was the emotional exchange between Britney and Danielle. In a dramatic moment, Britney felt compelled to cast her vote against Danielle, leaving her former ally in shock. "Danny, I thought my vote wouldn't save you," Britney said, revealing the weight of her decision. Danielle, stunned and hurt, responded, "You did it to me again." This exchange underscored the show's essence. Personal relationships can quickly turn into strategic liabilities. As the roundtable progressed, emotions continued to fluctuate. With Danielle banished, Britney now stood alone as the last traitor in the game, but she still had a powerful card up her sleeve, the newly acquired title of seer. This twist allowed her to glean important information from one of the remaining contestants, Gabby Windey, and Britney chose to reveal Gabby's true identity as a faithful. However, this act of honesty would ultimately backfire, raising even more suspicion among the faithfuls. The round table culminated in a dramatic climax when it was time to vote again. Contestants turned on each other, and votes were cast amidst heated accusations and defenses. Britney found herself in the hot seat, battling against Dylan Efron's assertions about her motives and actions throughout the game. In a shocking turn, the votes were unanimous against Britney, leading to her emotional banishment. This roundtable not only tested the players' strategic skills, but also showcased the personal stakes involved in such a high-pressure environment. It was a perfect embodiment of the drama that The Traitors is known for, sending viewers into the finale with bated breath as the fate of the final contestants hung in the balance. In our third story, we're diving into the emotional turmoil that contestants faced during the gripping finale of The Traitors Season 3, particularly focusing on the complex relationship between Britney Haynes and Danielle Reyes. Their journey in the game was not just about strategy, but also deeply rooted in personal history, a history filled with both betrayal and fragile forgiveness. As the final roundtable unfolded, Britney's decision to vote against Danielle was a pivotal moment, epitomizing the emotional stakes of the game. When Danielle realized she had been betrayed once again, her reaction was raw and heart-wrenching. "Wow, you did it to me again," she said, tears welling in her eyes. This statement captured the depth of their relationship forged during their time together on Big Brother, making the betrayal feel even more poignant. Britney, grappling with her feelings, was devastated by the fallout of her vote. She had initially joined forces with Danielle, believing that together they could navigate the treacherous waters of the Traitors. Yet, the pressure of the game altered their dynamic, pushing Britney into a corner where she felt she had to make a choice for survival. Their narratives intertwined as viewers witnessed the profound impact their shared history had on their gameplay. When Britney, as the last traitor, reflected on her decision, she couldn't shake the sense of guilt that enveloped her. "I should have taken her out. I messed up," Danielle lamented in her post-banishment confessional, revealing the emotional weight of her experience in the game. The finale highlighted how personal connections can complicate strategies in competitive scenarios, emerging as a significant theme of the season. Viewers were not just watching a game of deception, they were witnessing genuine emotions, friendships, and heartbreaks play out in real time. This layer of emotional complexity added depth to the competition, reminding us all that beneath the strategic gameplay, these contestants are real people navigating friendships, rivalries, and the longing for victory. As the season concluded, the tension between Britney and Danielle served as a powerful reminder of how swiftly alliances can shift and how personal histories can influence the path of the game. This emotional evolution is what makes The Traitors not just a competition, but a compelling study of human relationships under duress. Moving on to our fourth story, let's recap all the surprises and twists that made the Season 3 finale of The Traitors truly unforgettable. As the players entered the final episode, the stakes were higher than ever, with viewers eagerly anticipating how the season's myriad plotlines would ultimately resolve. The finale kicked off with a bang, as the remaining contestants gathered for the intense final roundtable. With a mix of tension and excitement, they faced the reality of their choices and the repercussions each made during the game. The night was filled with unexpected confrontations and revelations that kept everyone on the edge of their seats. One of the standout moments came during the final trust exercise known as the Fire of Truth. Here, the players were at a crossroads. They needed to decide whether to continue eliminating contestants or to unite and end the game. This dramatic moment served as the culmination of the themes of loyalty versus greed that ran throughout the season. Would they prioritize their alliances or succumb to the solo quest for the grand prize? Ultimately, recognizing the emotional toll the game had taken and how close they had grown, the final four, Dylan Efron, Gabby Windey, Ivar Mountbatten, and Dolores Catania, united in their decision to end the game together. They collectively chose to share the prize, marking a significant departure from the cutthroat strategies that often dominate reality competitions. As each contestant revealed their true identities as faithfuls, the joy in the room was palpable, underscoring the idea that the bonds formed throughout the season were worth more than the monetary prize. This choice was particularly poignant given the chaotic events that led them there. The surprises didn't just stop at the round table. They resonated through each player's decision-making process and the relationships that evolved over the course of the season. While the prize pool was impressive at $204,300, what emerged as equally valuable was the camaraderie and friendships that blossomed amidst the competition. In a show that thrives on deception and betrayal, this finale flipped the script, showcasing that in the Traitors, sometimes the strongest strategy is not about outsmarting your opponents, but nurturing the connections you've made along the way. Fans were left cheering for these winners, not just for their cunning, but for their choice to prioritize unity and friendship over individual gain, highlighting an unexpected but refreshing conclusion to Season 3. In our penultimate news piece, we take a closer look at the critical choices made during the Fire of Truth ceremony and the mindset of the players leading up to this defining moment. This twist in the game presented a unique opportunity for the remaining contestants to either continue the fight or pool their resources and trust one another. As the final four prepared to make their decision, anticipation filled the room. Each player had to weigh their options carefully. On one hand, the allure of the grand prize was enticing, but on the other, the bonds they had formed throughout the season were growing stronger. The question lingered. Would they sacrifice their camaraderie for individual glory, or could they overcome the game's inherent mistrust? In a heartfelt moment, Dylan Efron, who had emerged as a surprising leader during the season, voiced his belief that winning together would be a far more fulfilling experience than claiming victory alone. His sentiment resonated with the others, creating an atmosphere where trust began to overshadow suspicions. With each contestant capable of casting their vote, the spotlight was on them to decide the game's fate. Ultimately, they chose to end the game together, a choice that surprised many viewers. By agreeing to walk away as a united front, they not only secured the prize for themselves, but also celebrated the friendships and alliances they had cultivated. This collective decision marked a significant shift from the typical cutthroat nature of reality television, illustrating the growth of these individuals over the course of the season. As each contestant revealed their faithful identities, the jubilation was palpable. The audience saw that despite the intense strategy and betrayals, at the heart of their journey was a powerful lesson about trust, loyalty, and the value of companionship. The finale beautifully encapsulated how, even in a competition like the Traitors, human connections can prevail. This decision to share the winnings emphasized a theme often overlooked in competitive shows: the importance of collaboration over competition. In a world driven by individual achievements, the final four players reminded us that sometimes the path to success is best traveled together. As viewers reflected on this unexpected twist, it served as a fitting conclusion to a season filled with drama, strategy, and unforgettable moments. In our final story, we're excited to share some exclusive insights from Dolores Catania regarding her experience filming in Scotland and the shadow cast by her fellow contestant, Kate Chastain. During a recent interview, Dolores revealed that Kate's presence had a significant impact on the filming conditions for the current season of The Traitors. Dolores explained that contestants traditionally have limited access to their cell phones while in the game to heighten the stakes and keep players focused on strategy. However, Chastain allegedly found a way to communicate with the outside world using the remote control for the television set. I heard Kate Chastain learned how to talk to her friends with the clicker, and so they took it away from everyone, Dolores recounted during a live event. This revelation not only sparked intrigue, but also raised questions about the fairness of the game's setup. Dolores praised Kate's cleverness, describing her as smart and brilliant, highlighting that such ingenuity could redefine what it means to play the game of the traitors. However, with this newfound flexibility in communications, it also meant that future contestants could face stricter rules to maintain integrity within the game. Now no one gets a remote, she emphasized, pointing out the significant shift in gameplay dynamics as producers worked to ensure everyone was on an equal playing field. The impact of Chastain's actions didn't just change the game for her fellow contestants, but also gave Catania insight into the complexities of trust and strategy that permeate the show. With new rules in place, the dynamics of forming alliances and maintaining secrecy will be even more critical in future seasons. As fans look forward to what's next for the Traitors, this insight into the impact of prior contestants serves as a reminder of how interconnected these realities are, and how each season and each player can influence the landscape of the game for those who come after them. As the first 3 seasons are now available to stream, viewers can catch up on all the drama, intrigue, and unforgettable twists, readying themselves for the next exciting installment of this captivating reality series.